Sumaya says, is it permissible to say things to my kid like, if you don't eat food, the crow will take it away? Or if you do that, then the police will come and take you. This is not permissible. This is a lie, and we as Muslims are prohibited from lying. Abdullah ibn Amir, may Allah be pleased with him, says, once the Prophet ﷺ came to visit us when I was a young boy. And my mom said to me, come, let me give you this. So the child came. And the Prophet said, what are you going to give him? So she opened her hand and there was a date. And she said, O Prophet of Allah, I was going to give him this date. The Prophet said, alayhi salam, had you not had anything in your hand, that would have been a lie. So many times people do this with the children. Come, come, let me give you this. And when they come, they grab the child. This is prohibited. And this is a sin, even with children. Not only that, some scholars say that it's a sin even with animals. Al-Muallimi, may Allah have mercy on his soul, writes that some students of hadith went to a sheikh to hear and note down the hadith he was reporting. You know, the chain of narrators? He was one of them. And when they went to see him and meet him, they found him with his mule, and he had a bucket doing this to the mule so that the mule could come and he could get hold of it. When they looked in the bucket, they found it empty. They turned around and left. And when people said, wait, you didn't hear from the sheikh, you didn't register anything. They said, if he lies to a mule, we can't trust him that he may not lie and fabricate a hadith. He's not trustworthy. So in Islam, we cannot even lie to an animal, let alone a child, let alone a grown-up man. Unfortunately, the Muslims are light years away from such etiquettes that constitute the essence of our beautiful religion. They don't know, or they know, but that they're not willing to practice it because of all what they see around them. All what they're interested in is the buck, money, how to be wealthy, how to be famous as soon as possible. Lie, cheat, accept bribes, do whatever it takes to reach where you want to reach. But this is a life that is limited to a number of years. Once it's expired, then you have eternity, whether in heaven or in hell, and the choice is yours. Yunus from India.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa barakatuh.
I hope you are good, Sheikh.
I am doing well, alhamdulillah.
Sheikh, first of all, I am not trying to be a religious police, Sheikh. So, some people say and believe that the Muslim society and Islamic scholars must have an opinion to give time to reward women to adopt hijab in their lives. Like they will start it by putting scarf over the head while wearing tight jeans and t-shirts, including in the matters of taking mahram while traveling, and in other matters too. So, do we find this kind of belief and excuse from ourselves? Jazakallah khair, Sheikh.
Wa jazak. First of all, Allah Azza wa Jal stated in the Quran in chapter 5, in the beginning of chapter 5, اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم وأتممت عليكم نعمتي ورضيت لكم الإسلام دينا. Today, I have completed your religion and perfected my blessing upon you and accepted Islam to be your religion. When was that? That was on the 10th year of Hijrah. So one of the last ayahs to, not the last, but one of the last ayahs to be revealed. The deen is complete. Agree? Everyone in this world will say, yep, agree. The deen is definitely complete. Number two, if someone says, okay, we want to take things gradually. So today, for a month, we will only pray Dhuhr. No other 4 prayers. And following month, we'll pray Dhuhr and Asr. And little by little. Another one says, for women, yeah, they can't go to the beach with a bikini. So they will only go to the beach with a one-piece suit. Just for a month. And then we will try to improve their hijab. Is this acceptable? The answer is, of course not. You have to totally eliminate all of the haram and wrong practices and abide by Islam. So anyone who says that we have to gradually take such things, we would say, no, you misunderstood what Islam is all about. Islam is about submitting your will to Allah. So mandatory things must be implemented on the spot. Haram things must be left on the spot. Recommended things, okay, you can take your time. Not recommended things, makruh, that are not haram, you may take your time. I hope this answers your question. Khurram from Pakistan.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum salam.
How are you, Sheikh?
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Alhamdulillah. Sheikh, my question for today, if a woman is in the type of an unlawful relationship with a man, which includes intimate talks, frank discussions, and phone sex, but not physical zina, we know that whatever he gives her is haram for her to use. But what would be the ruling if any sort of sadaqah and zakah he pays from his earning, which was actually obligatory on her or her family, and he does it either as a debt or gift money, either by lending them the money or giving it to poor by himself? Are these two separate sins, or would we say that it's also haram and invalid because maybe he might not have done it if they were not so close? Jazakallah khair.
Wajazak. If anybody having a haram relationship and he does something righteous and it's accepted by Allah Azza wa Jal, it will be accepted. If he's in a haram relationship with a woman and he pays off some of her needs for zakat as a grant or as a gift, the zakat is accepted. These are two separate things, but it shows how ignorant and negligent people are when they go and descend to such a level where they mix apples with oranges. What kind of Islam are these people practicing? And why would we give them a way out and make excuses for them? It's like those imbeciles who fast the day of Ramadan. And mashallah, the day of Ramadan is fine. After they break their fast, they call their girlfriends and they come over. And they spend the night together. And in the morning, they are fasting Ramadan. What is this? I said, well, I fasted Ramadan. I also know people who used to gamble and play poker and put the stash in a box. This is haram money. And the following night, they play poker with their friends with the haram money. Okay, use it. So, no, it's haram money. So don't play poker. No, I like to play poker. So such dual mentality, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Muslims are not like this. Muslims submit their will to Allah Azza wa Jal. They don't make excuses for people and make up scenarios of this happening, and justify things like that, and Allah knows best.